Bodyweight Wednesday, we're gonna get warmed up. Our first one is a lateral lunge, so stepping out to the side, bending that knee you step out with, sitting back on those heels. This one's straight, come back center. The same leg you step out with, so we get back behind you, and now we're going to bend that back knee and bring it down to the ground. Come center, and then alternate legs. Ready? Begin. This is just a warm up, so don't worry about getting too low yet if you're not ready for that. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go to a standing leg cradle. So slightly bend your left knee as you bring your right leg up. Send the bottom of your right foot off to the left side. Right knee off to the right side and just pull up on that leg. Pull your shoulders back. And drop. Slightly bend the right as you pick up your left. Grab the ground with those toes so we don't lose our balance. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Next up, we're going to do heel to glute with an arm reach. So let's go ahead and bend that left so we can grab our right. Bringing that right heel up to our glute. And then our left arm straight up in the air. Don't just hold that foot or that ankle, really pull it in towards your glute so we can stretch out that quad right above our knee. And switch. Three, 2, 1, lower down. We're gonna do modified jumping jacks. So right arm goes up overhead, the right comes out. And then we alternate. If you wanna amp up the intensity, you can go for full-fledged jumping jacks. Completely up to you. Slightly bend that knee you're stepping out with. 10 seconds left. And then we're right into our first strength block. 3, 2, 1. Great job. First strength block. Move number 1 and move number 2 are the exact same. It is called a Dns Star Pattern. It's a thing that we do lying on our sides. And our top limbs, our arms and our legs are kind of moving for us as we keep our bottom hip up. Move number 1, we'll do it on our right side. Move number 2, we'll do it on our left. And then our third move is glute bridge pulses. So lying on our backs, pressing those heels into the ground, raising our hips and our glutes, squeezing those glutes, and then lowering down. Pulsing up and down, squeezing the glutes, relaxing, squeeze and relax. So let's go ahead and get started with that first one. You're gonna lie on your right side for our Dns Star Pattern. All right, we're down on the ground on our right side. Set your right forearm down on the ground. Your bottom leg is your right leg. That means you're on the right side. You're doing great, off to a good start. Go ahead and push yourself up and lift your top leg off of your bottom. And we're going to have our arms forward. And you're going to reach and pull yourself back and then come right back up. From a side angle, so you can see me. I'm in that stack position, I bring myself up, got my arm and my leg forward, and I'm bringing myself back, and then powering myself back up. Back, and then bring myself right back up. It's basically a lot like a modified side plank, but you're reaching with those limbs and then pulling yourself back. So you kind of sink back a little bit, whereas a side plank, we stay in that one plane. This one, I want you to push your hips back, and then reach forward with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. When you lower down, we try not to let those legs touch each other. So we're really working our glutes by keeping our top leg off of the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Flip over to the other side. My glutes are sore from this week already, so I'm already feeling this. All right. Line on our side, pick ourselves up, leg off of the bottom, arm reaching, and we sink down, and we power up. Sink down, power up. Honestly, your arm can stay. I just kind of like to use it because it's like I'm pulling and then I'm reaching, but I'm sliding off my mat here. Sit back and pull. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Flip it over. Glute bridge pulses. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Squeeze those glutes, relax. Squeeze, relax. Good job. Halfway. Really, really, really squeeze those glutes on the top, and then you get to relax them as you lower. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, round 2. Back to our right side. So we start in that stacked position. Lower down to that forearm. Hip comes up. Top leg off of the bottom. Here we go. We reach. Then we pull. Reach. Pull. This is a great core, glute, booty exercise. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. When your arm reaches, you push your butt back. But notice my leg is still hovering. So I'm sending my butt back, but I'm keeping those legs right where I want them. Job, try not to let that top foot touch the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Flip it on your back. Glute bridge pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squeeze. Lower. Halfway. And then we got one more round. You get your first break. And then we are on to our second strength block. 3, 2, 1. Good job. On your right side. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. It's like you're sinking down, dropping shoulder to shoulder, and then coming up nice and tall, but that leg is not touching the bottom no matter what I do. Doing my best, keeping it hovered. That right glute should be on fire. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Other side. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Let's finish that booty work right here. Pulse it out. Ready? Begin. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold for about a second and then drop it. Halfway. Three, two, one. Awesome job. Way to work those glutes. You've got a 1 minute break, and then we're gonna move on to strength block 2, and that one is all done standing. Your first move is a drop lunge with a 2 pulse. So just like we did with our warm-up, setting that leg back behind, pulse, pulse. Come center, alternate, pulse, pulse. Notice I don't come all the way up. Drop the knee, come up about halfway, 3/4 of the way to the top, and then right back down for that second pulse. Our second one is a deep squat hold. You're gonna step a little wider than shoulder width. We're gonna bend those knees, we're gonna push those hips back and drop into our beautiful squat form, and that's it. I don't want you doing this. I want that butt back, pull those shoulders back. I want that nice, beautiful angle from our glutes down to our ankles. And then our third one, you've got lateral arm raised circles. So we're gonna be in a bent over position. So slight bend, push the hips back, flat back. You're gonna raise your arms out. You're gonna keep them out in that position, and you're going to do circles going backwards. And then halfway through, I'm gonna say switch. You're gonna go forward. If you start forward, then just go backward the next time. You don't always have to start backwards. But I want light circles, and then we'll switch. We're gonna work our shoulders without any weights, just moving nice little circles. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Round 1, just like last time, 3 rounds, 30 seconds each. Starting with our drop lunge with that 2 pulse. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Make sure you're alternating legs. Don't stay on one side, because we ain't coming back to this. So don't just work one side of your body. Three, 2, 1, deep squat, hold. You got this. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Whenever you need a break from this, I want you to come up, but not all the way. Keep a slight bend, and then get low. Challenge yourself, you can do this. 10 seconds left. Just like that, 20 seconds down already, you're so close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bring it up, shake those legs out. Moving on to our bent over lateral arm circles. Let's start going backwards. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Little circles. Push your butt back, all the way back in those heels. Bring those fingers together, keep them pinched in, and go forward. Only thing moving is your arms. Don't be wiggling your whole body with me. Good job, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Bend and slowly come back up. Here we go, round 2. Lateral lunge, 2 pulls. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Try to remember, we're not coming up all the way. Staying low for that pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step out a little wide. Deep breath, deep squat. Let's go. You can have your hands on either side, behind you, grabbing onto your arms wherever you need them, but we're not resting, okay? Sit back on those heels. Don't move, don't pulse. We're just holding. Come on, almost there. Stay with me. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Down to that bend over lateral arm raise with our circles. Let's go forward this time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sit back on those heels. Push that butt back. Starting forward. And take it back. Little circles. Sit back on those heels. Keep pushing that butt back so close. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Back to the top. Last time through. Here we go. Pulse it out. Ready? Begin. Nice tall torso. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Last deep squat hold of the class. We'll go in 5. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, we're not like this. We're in that deep squat. We have that barbell on our back, our dumbbells. We're getting low. Ten seconds left. Come on. We got this. Let's go. Stay focused with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Roll those shoulders back. We need them for this last one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Go whichever way you want. We're going to flip it halfway anyway. And other way. Keep them little. Three, 2, 1. Bring it up. Well deserved for your next break. I'll see you back here in a minute. Our third strength block, we are heading right back down to the ground. We have glute bridge again, but now it's heel taps. So we're gonna hold a glute bridge the entire time. Heels down, toes up. My left leg taps out to the side. My right leg taps out to the side. Heel taps, alternating sides. And then we're gonna stay in that position, but we're gonna bring it up into our C-sit position. So we're gonna make a nice V with our body. We're gonna keep our feet flat on the ground. Hands are gonna be on our thighs, and we're gonna do some knee slides. Nice little crunch for us, okay? Not a full sit-up, just a little crunch, but we're not gonna have any support behind our head, so nothing propelling us forward. We're all curling and crunching up with that core. And then we're gonna flip it over, because we have plank shoulder taps. You can modify your plank down on your knees. Just make sure your knees are directly below your hips, and your hands directly below your shoulders. Otherwise, you're up on your toes, hands still directly below the shoulders, nice flat back. Try not to pivot as we take our left hand and tap our right shoulder, and vice versa. So you have to transition that weight kind of in that tripod position, because when you take one hand away, all you have left holding you up is your 2 feet and your hands. So make sure your weight is steady and stable, and that core is stabilized, and then tap. Let go and tap. Those are our 3 moves. 3 rounds, 30 seconds each. Let's go ahead and get started with glute heel taps. We are set up for our glute bridge position. We're gonna go ahead and raise it up, and then we tap out to the side just with our heel, and our toe stays up, okay? 3, 2, 1, bring it up. You're here, you're holding the entire time. So when you let go, and that tap is coming out, you're basically holding up your glute bridge with just one leg. Awesome job. Keep squeezing those glutes, don't let them slowly fall down to the ground. We want to stay up nice and high. 3, 2, 1, great job. All right, we're gonna go into our C-sit knee slide. So when we slide up, we make that letter C. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bring those fingertips up to the knees, and then lower right back down. But we want to go up high enough, so you're gonna make that C. If the C was lying on its back, make that letter C. Use that core. Less than 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Time to flip it over. Plank shoulder tap. So again, you're either modifying here or you're up on those toes. Ready? And begin. Your goal is to not pivot. So when I go to do this, if I have headlights on my hips, I'm not opening up to my right side. Keep your headlights pointed down to the ground. If this becomes too much, just drop those knees, pull that belly button in tight, and tap. Awesome job. 3, 2, 1. Flip it back over. Back to our heel taps, round 2. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, squeeze those glutes. Heel off to the side. Your toes are up the entire time. Squeezing that butt the entire time. Get those hips up. Even when you're tapping, it's just your heel. You're not setting your flat foot down. A lot of glute work today. 3, 2, 1, lower. Right into our knee slide crunch. Ready? Begin. All core. And then take it nice and slow to lower back down. Don't need to plop yourself down too fast. You can have a nice exhale at the top. Whatever works for you. Less than 10 seconds left. We gotta flip it over. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over to our plank position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. left. Good job not shifting that weight. We don't want to open up, right? 3, 2, 1. Lower down, flip it over. Last round of class, and then we're going to end with our regeneration, our cool down, our stretches. You are so close to being done with your workout today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel taps. Here we go. End strong. Keep those glutes engaged. Keep those hips up. No matter what you do, don't let them slowly fall closer to the ground. Three, 2, 1. Lower down. Here we go. Slide them up. Three, 2, 1. Flip it over. Here we go. Last time under our plank shoulder taps. Remember, you got this modification version. Ready? And begin. If you were up on those toes and you felt like you were swiveling open too much, or you didn't have that stability, felt like you were going to face plant. If you're in this position and you are pulling to like suck your belly button and contract your core, you're still going to be working hard and you're doing a great job. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's regenerate. Let's cool down. We're gonna go ahead and flip it over and do some egg rolls. So you're gonna tuck both knees into the chest, hold on nice and tight, and we're gonna rock side to side. Have a nice little back massage shoe. Easily one of my favorite stretches. So pull those knees in nice and tight and just go from left to right, right to left. Don't go so fast that you kind of almost end up on your side though. We don't want that. Just kind of working on that lower back from some of that lower back movements that we had earlier. That Dns Star, our arm circles. All right, if you are comfortable with it, we are gonna take our egg rolls from front to back. So you bring yourself up, take it back. If you are not comfortable with that, then continue going side to side. 3 more. Just working up and down that spine. Last one. Great job. All right, next up we're gonna do some leg pulls. We're gonna start with our leg bent. So go ahead and pull your right knee in. Don't just hold your knee, pull it. Pull nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Same leg, grab the back of your knee. Keep that leg straight and pull, 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 pull. Now we're working the other side of our leg. With our knee pull, we're working our quad, the front of our thigh. With this straight leg pull in, we're working our hamstrings, the back of our thigh. And slowly lower that leg. Let's bring in our left knee. Pull it in tight, tight, tight. And straighten it out. Grab the back of that knee. But keep that leg straight. Send the bottom of your shoe or your foot up to the ceiling. Three, 2, 1. Awesome job. Flip it on over onto our knees. Toes together, knees apart. We're going to do thread the needle child's pose. So my toes are together, my knees are apart. I'm going to push against the ground and push my hips back. And we're going to thread. We're going to take our left arm through our right. So sit back on those heels Send that through and then relax your head on the ground. Ugh, what a stretch. And other side, this is it. Three, two, one. Awesome job. Thanks for joining me tonight.